The Metric app uses a patented computer vision system to accurately track barbell lifts using just your smartphone's camera. While the standard tracking mode works great for most lifts, some explosive movements may require a special camera setting to capture accurately. In this guide, we'll cover everything you need to know about Metric's advanced camera modes, how to enable them, when to use them, and the key differences between modes 1, 2, and 3. To enable advanced tracking mode, open the recording screen and locate the camera mode options in the control stack. By default, Metric is set to mode 1, but you can also easily switch to mode 2 or mode 3 as needed right here. Advanced recording mode, which covers both mode 2 and mode 3, is only to be used on explosive lifting, where the barbell's mean velocity is above 1.25 meters per second. This could be a snatch, a power clean, or a loaded jump, but usually it's a light load moving really fast. Advanced mode is a way to reduce the motion blur in your video, giving Metric a sharper image and better tracking on the very fast moving barbell. This does come with trade-offs, however. Advanced mode with its reduced motion blur does not perform well in low light environments, a general limitation of camera settings. So before switching to advanced mode, make sure your upcoming set meets these two criteria. Number one, you're training in a well-lit environment. Think daylight, bright gym environment, none of that dark, dingy stuff. Your lift must be faster than 1.25 meters per second mean velocity, or about 1.8, maybe even 2.0 meters per second in peak velocity. If you aren't quite sure, I'd err towards using mode 1 first as a test. When you play back the video, slow it down frame by frame. If the barbell and the plates blur significantly like this, then switching to advanced mode is probably going to be useful. Again, as long as your lighting is good. The reason there are two advanced mode is what we found in our testing is that under some artificial lighting settings, mode 2 would introduce a flicker or a strobing effect to the video, which affects accuracy. So mode 3 was created to combat this. If your videos have a strobing or flickering in them in mode 2, then instead try to mode 3, and this should stop the effect. Alternatively, if you get a flicker in mode 2, go back to mode 3. Alternatively, if you get a flicker in mode 3, go back to mode 2 for your advanced lifting. Let's recap. By default, use mode 1. It's the best and most robust camera settings for accurately tracking lifts, including Olympic and explosive lifts, where the mean velocity is below 1.25 meters per second. Use mode 2 or mode 3 only if you're performing very fast movements, above 1.25 meters per second mean velocity, or that 1.8 to 2 meters per second peak velocity. You also need to be lifting in a well-lit environment. Mode 2 and 3 do not work well in the dark. Finally, switch between mode 2 and mode 3 if you experience flickering or strobing in your video. So one of them will introduce a flicker, the other will filter it. Just find which one works for you and your lighting setting.